That moves us on to game of the week. Oh my God, it's me. The Buffalo Bills versus the Los Angeles Rams. What is this, a 325 game? Afternoon
You
game?
picked it, bro.
You
The time's
what?
not on here.
Come on.
That's a fine, dude. You asked the
Give
time
me
and
a
your
fine. I
own
don't
goddamn
care.
game
Three
of the
three
week.
twenty
I
five.
don't
That is a
care.
fine.
You also
I,
have the sheet pulled up. Like, come on.
I'm not on it right now. I'm on the main screen, baby.
Ah,
Bills versus Rams. This is a big game. The Rams need to win it to stay in it in the West. Bills are looking to still compete for the number one seed in the AFC. Bills are probably going to get up big fast. Matt Milano's back. They're playing good. And the Rams got to use Matt Stafford to come back and try to will his way to another victory and in a fourth quarter comeback. The Rams can do it with the receivers they have, but that offensive line is not good. I think they're going to struggle a lot with the Bills' defensive line. And I think James Cook is going to eat in this game. It's going to be a very good matchup. I really hope the Bills don't pull it off, but I don't have much faith in the Rams right now either.
It could
Rams
be a
lose this
trap
game.
game. It could be a trap game for the Bills.
It could be.
And a hungry Rams team that kind of wants to make the playoffs with Matt Stafford and the weapons that they have.
I'll
Puka
never
Puka Nakua, Cooper Cup being healthy, like they have a fun offense when it's working right, but
Puka has taken over the number one receiver role from Cooper Kupp in like big moments for them this year.
it's
their
still
biggest
a
problem that the Rams have is
mix of
that offensive line.
players.
The offensive line. Puka gets it because they can get the ball out quick. He's a big body. And Matt Stafford could just lay it out there for him. He'll catch almost anything that goes around him. But that offensive line is so horrendous that almost nothing else works there. Even Kyron Williams has not really been a factor in their offense this season.
He's picked it up the
I
past
think,
few weeks.
I was about to say he's
yeah, I
cracked the
mean,
top five in rushing yards.
fair enough. But I mean, he had a very lackadaisical start to the season because of that offensive line, which has put them behind the eight ball where he's at now. And same thing for Matt Stafford and why he's been getting beat up so much. If they don't win this game, the Rams do not win this game, which I do not really expect them to. Um, I would say if I'm the Rams, shut down Matt Stafford for the year. You're not far off of being able to compete to get into the playoffs, but even if you get into the playoffs, it's not going to look pretty for you. Your team just isn't good enough,
I
and
think
you need.
McVay trusts Matt
that
Stafford.
is such a loser fucking mentality, dude.
Yeah,
There's no way anybody in
there's
the NFL thinks
yeah,
like that.
there's not a
That is
shot.
insane.
I'm
But
not saying they do think like that, but there are a lot of teams that probably should think like that, and that's why they continue to be loser franchises.
that doesn't improve their draft pick that drastically, in my opinion. That
Yeah.
it's worth shutting Matt Stafford down. But
I know. Like
I
that
just
that's
think
the
it
most
could be.
absurd thing I think I've ever heard you say, dude. That's fucking
Also
nuts.
saves him for the next season. The dude ain't getting no younger.
That is totally absurd. I can't believe. Yeah.
I'm not expecting the Bills to fumble this bag or God damn it, fumble this game. But I do think it has the makings of a trap game. Like they're going to be in Los Angeles, and the Rams have a decent enough offense that if Josh Allen maybe fumbles the ball, throws an interception, things don't go exactly the way they want to on offense, the Rams could sneak away with one. Not expecting it to happen. Could happen. All right.
I just, dude, like the Rams, I feel like the Rams have been just I don't know, man. Streaky team. I don't know if they're gonna kick it on to cover that 3.5 against just a fucking meat grinder of a Buffalo Bills team. And they're not playing in a fucking snowstorm and a goddamn snow globe. Like, yeah, they're gonna enjoy being down in Southern California. They're gonna fucking let it fly on the fast track that's down there. And yeah, probably hand it to the fucking Rams, honestly. James Cook cooks all day against the Rams. Um, in my
Very,
humble opinion.
very well could be, but coming a week coming off of a snow game where a lot of people get banged up and you got to travel from
Especially
He
that
played
far
he played
west.
great in the snow. I don't know what you're talking about. He's gonna be like, oh my God, I have all this extra traction.
it's I mean
Holy cow.
it takes a toll on you though, and then you got to travel, add on to the wear and tear. So I'm just could
Yeah, sure.
be a trap
Yeah,
game. Not expecting it to happen, but I think the Rams are good enough that the Bills could lose one.
lose
Sean,
the
you mentioned
game? No, dude, I don't see the Bills losing. I
That's what a
mean,
trap game means. It's could. It's might.
dude,
It's like I'm
we're talking,
getting like
dude.
60-40 vibes here. Like,
Oh, no, there's
God, don't ever call an upset around Tommy. Jesus Christ.
no. What are you talking about? It
Talking about.
Tommy doesn't like upsets.
it has nothing to do with the spread or money line. You just have to say which one it is. Yelling at me. I don't think the Rams can win. They probably win. They probably lose by less than
We'll get to
7.
that later.
Yeah,
Get
I
that
don't
for
know
later.
though. I
My
don't
game.
know.
Sean, you mentioned that Matt
Oh,
Milano is back.
God.
That does change big aspects for the defense. Should he get a lot of snaps, he is one of the better linebackers in the league when he does get to play. Hasn't been very often over the last few years. Do you expect him to play quite a bit now that he's back, or should we see him on a pitch count? And if so, um, do you think he sticks around long enough to really help this team as they go into a potential deep playoff run, or should they expect to see him get injured again?
He's all the way back for right now. He played in a snow game last week. He'll be fine. He's going to play the full snap play that he can. Of course, if he gets injured or feels something wrong, he'll sit out for a little bit, but he's not that type of player. He wants to be out there the whole entire time. He will get injured again, though. It's bound to happen. It's what he does. Not this game, but give it 2 or 3 more weeks. He'll be out.